Up now in the Soup, we drop by Lindsay's apartment to watch her new commercial.
This is not an easy challenge.
Try to weasel an invite for Kim Kardashian's wedding.
The little darling.
And find out why Tom Hanks is dancing in front of a weather map.
Which I think is kind of weird.
Plus, a house full of hoarders, Ice Loves Coco, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Yes, most of the beaches are clothing optional, I understand.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Different city or something. Welcome to the Soup. Now a message from house arrest.
Hey to all my friends. I just want to share with you that during some of my time at home, I found this amazing site with great deals. It's called Beezid.com. Be sure to check it out.
As a matter of fact, I saw this picture of me that's hanging behind me in Beezid. I got a great deal. They gave it to me in exchange for making this message. I also got this necklace from... No, wait, where did I get this necklace from? Oh, no. Plans for Kim Kardashian's wedding are underway despite little things like not having a date set. Kim's wedding coordinator, Sharon Sachs, is in high gear, and according to Entertainment Tonight, it looked like she's got more than a tasty wedding cake planned for the big day.
Reports are saying that this wedding is already skyrocketing to $1 to $3 million. That's a big price range.
Don't know.
Now, is this maybe an idea of what Kim's flavor would be?
It's vanilla with chocolate. There will be things that will be happening at this wedding that have never happened before.
There will be cold fusion, human tissue self-regeneration, and someone will compliment Bruce on how he looks. Wow. In celebrity relationship news, People magazine reports that Leonardo DiCaprio and Blake Lively were spotted at a cafe in Carmel, California. An eyewitness alleges Blake ordered 2 cappuccinos, one with whipped cream and one without. But when she learned that the whipped cream was homemade, she added it to the second drink. I call bull. In really, really unsettling celebrity relationship news, 51-year-old former Lost actor Doug Hutchinson has married 16-year-old country singer Courtney Stodden. When asked if they were planning on having a child, Doug replied, yes, for at least 2 more years anyway. Former human being Heidi Montag risked being melted by the sun to dance by a pool in Las Vegas with Hugh Hefner's ex-fiancée Crystal Harris, and luckily Inside Edition was there because it looks like no one else was.
Talk about a wild pool party in Vegas. That's reality star Heidi Montag getting down in a bikini. And who's she dancing with? None other than Hugh Hefner's runaway bride, Crystal Harris. And Hef's former girlfriend, Holly Madison, isn't amused, tweeting, "That's a new low. That's disgusting."
I agree. Heidi's dance moves are pretty awful. I'm gonna do it for another 10 minutes. On Access Hollywood Live, the subject is again frivolous, and co-host Kit Hoover realizes it. Upon said realization, she does not take her own life. Nay, she embraces the frivolity and earns her place next to Bushy.
She calls him captain because of his rank in the Army. Sure.
Yeah, good one. While Harry calls her commando because of the rumors that she didn't wear underwear.
I will say, Hoove, I don't see any VPLs there, okay?
She ain't wearing granny panties, but she could be wearing something on there. I just love that we are milking this thing. This is from some Italian magazine. We got a little nugget, and it's our lead story today.
Don't feel so special, kid. Over on NPR, Michelle Norris is leading with Tori Spelling's yeast infection. Any VPLs, Hoove? I'm sorry. In TV news, Jake Gyllenhaal will appear on an upcoming episode of Man vs. Wild, surviving in Iceland with Bear Grylls. Jake Gyllenhaal and another dude in the wilderness sharing a tent. Damn, I just know there's a Prince of Persia joke in there somewhere. In the midst of partisan bickering, one person has stepped forward to lead. Yes, we have a new Miss USA. The 2011 Miss USA pageant was hosted by Watch What Happens Live host Andy Cohen and our own E! News anchor Juliana Rancic, and they had the professional sense of modesty to get the job done.
Andy Cohen and the anchor of E! News, Juliana Rancic. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Miss USA. Wow, what a fantastic group of young women. And Juliana, you look pretty lovely yourself tonight.
Thank you. You look very handsome, Mr. Cohen.
Thank you.
But you know what? We are not the ones looking for attention tonight.
Why can I see your vagina? Later. Oh, clapping. Congrats, Juliana. They're clapping for your vagina. Later, commentators Kelly Osbourne and Susie Castillo gave us some inside information on the contestants who apparently are exactly like them.
I have this in common with Ashley Lynn. She has a sweet tooth, but she eats almost only organic food. Makes her feel better, she says. I agree with you, Miss Ashley.
Now, Jamie is just like me in the fact that she cannot sit still.
Angela has 2 dogs just like me.
Now, Alyssa is also kind of like me. I'm loving that I'm finding things in common with this dog because she's practically allergic to the sun.
All right, I have so much in common with all these girls.
Miss Alaska says her hobbies include breathing. Oh my God, me too. Wait a minute, Kelly, you like to breathe? Get out, so do I. How long have you been doing it for? I only started taking lessons in high school. So much in common. In real estate news, the enormous Pennsylvania home on 15.8 acres of land featured in the movie Marley Me is currently on the market for $1.25 million. According to the listing, the house has 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and at the end, a dog dies. What? You were supposed to say spoiler alert, you lousy realtor. Let's have some chats too, shall we?
So meaty.
Strange. It's like the audience doesn't like jokes about dead dogs. Chris Cuomo stopped by The View to talk about the horrific Casey Anthony trial, and he made sure to focus on the part of the trial that we can all relate to.
Women, this is going to be a shocker, tend to be more thoughtful jurors, tend to be more sensitive.
Even mothers?
Tend to
more
weigh.
sympathetic
Mothers
to
especially.
a mom who is on the stand?
They weigh emotions heavily.
Really?
They think, they're considerate. Remember, the behavior of a mother is what this case is all about. It's why we care so much. It's not just matricide. It's not a mother killing a child. She may have been insane. It happens.
Hey, it happens. People go insane and do crazy things. That's what college is for. And that's what a shovel, some quicklime, and a bag of cash and 6 to 8 months laying low in Mexico are for. It happens. We've all been there. A New York high school has decided to ban a group of students from attending graduation after a water balloon fight broke out on campus. Speaking of people who didn't graduate, Greg Kelly of Good Day New York decided this was the best possible way to cover the story.
You should wait until you're graduated from college and you have a job before you start doing this stuff.
Like right now, you're not going to start throwing stuff, are you?
I don't know. You can have that one, and you can make them quite easily, by the way. Usually it's better from the bathroom sink. Oh, careful, careful, careful. That was silly. That was totally silly. I apologize. That was not supposed to happen. You all right there, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank God it's not on my shirt.
Watch out. You're going to get electrocuted.
You know, you should really rehearse those kinds of things before you go on the air. Not the water balloon stunt, the electrocution. By the way, smart water. Okay. Later, the gang came back from commercial break. Yes, they have advertisers. And don't adjust your TV sets because this is exactly how it aired. Give it to me, Greg.
All right.
We're going to hear that Lady Gaga or what? There it is.
Even that balloon had enough self-respect to fly its ass right out of the studio. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for reality show clip time with Ryan and Tatum duking it out, celebrity ghost stories, and Triunfo dell'Amore, plus a doll hoarder, Tom Hanks doing the weather, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
I don't even know what to think right now.
Need fresh TV clips every day? Okay, then you have a problem. Put off dealing with it by logging on to the Soup Blog. It's got new clips and new jokes every day. Log on to the Soup Blog at eonline.com/thesoup.
Welcome back! It's Razzle Clip Time! Thanks to Bachelorette Ashley's challenging personality and difficult voice, the Bachelorette no longer has one winner. It has 24, every guy who manages to escape. Ashley continues to be hung up on Bentley, the guy who has publicly said she reminds him of used cheese and that he would rather spend eternity as Andy Rooney's eyebrow landscaper than spend one more minute alone with her, which is why she has no problem sending William home. This saddens William.
I think that at this point in time, there's no turning back. I'm gonna walk you out.
The feeling I have right now, oh my God. It's a feeling of being a loser, looking in the mirror and not being satisfied with yourself. I am the world's biggest jackass.
World's biggest jackass? Then you're a pilot's license away from being the next Bachelor. On Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution, Jamie wants America to eat healthier. But Pavel has some pretty radical ideas about what makes people fat.
If there was something really and horrible, I'd have to say, dude, it's not great.
I just wanted to go on a 5-minute tangent and say, this is killing all the kids in Santa Clarita.
You have my word that won't happen.
We don't want to hear anymore that it's because of us the Americans are fat. No, they are fat because they decided to be fat, including me.
I really should choose to cut back on the number of school children I grind into my sausage. They're very, very fatty. OWN aired a new series, a reality series, in which Ryan and Tatum O'Neal attempt to act like decent human beings toward each other, which they called Ryan and Tatum, the O'Neals, because Mission Impossible was already taken. Clearly, the reason the two are estranged is because Tatum refused to listen to her father.
When I met Farrah, Tatum thought I deserted her. She didn't take it well.
He was my dad. He was supposed to stay with me. He went to go live with Farrah, and I was just a kid.
She got left at the curb. But I always said, just stay at the curb, I'll be back.
I mean, you know, not for you, for the curb. I love that curb. It's like the daughter I never had. Hey, where's my world's best dad mug? Huh? It was the premiere of the challenge Rivals, which pairs competitors with their mortal enemies because MTV wants them to hug it out or stab each other trying. In fact, they really only want the latter. But there is always time for romance, and it blossoms between Jasmine and Tyree.
Me and Tyree, I mean, he's a good-looking guy, but I have a boyfriend back at home. I'm not gonna hook up. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, break it up! Or keep going.
Yeah, my relationship is over.
Jasmine has a lot of explaining to do to the boyfriend she supposedly has at home. Tyree is disgusting. The guy sleeps with his sneakers on. Jasmine's gonna smell like bacon for the rest of her life.
I think I can speak for all men when I say that if she's going to smell like bacon for the rest of her life, her boyfriend will forgive her for cheating. Over on The World According to Paris, or TWAP, Paris and her now ex-boyfriend, Cy, headed to Cabo for a little private time. Of course, by private time, I mean it was just them, a camera crew, an entire production team, and countless bodyguards. But somehow, this little group was spotted by locals, and TWAP's private time was ruined.
Takes is one person to recognize me, and then within a few seconds, I'm swarmed by people. So much for a quiet romantic day with Cy. I hate being rude, but come on, people. I'm on vacation.
From what? On Hoarders, Phyllis has a problem hoarding dolls. She also has a problem performing Joseph Mengele-like experiments on them.
Oh, Phil, look here. We got an amputated foot. This is a hazard.
Well, then
that's going to poke some kid's eye
well,
out.
that's the reason you leave it here with me.
No, you throw it away.
No.
You throw it away, Mom. This one doesn't have any arms.
It's dangerous.
That's the
Mom.
one I amputated. I did surgery on this. I had to amputate the arms on
Mom,
this
it's
doll
not safe.
to give it to another doll.
And I needed this Barbie's head to graft onto this Care Bear's ass. My creations will devour your soul. That show is not disturbing at all. It's been said time and again, but it's worth repeating. We are truly living in the golden age of television shows about storage units. There's Auction Hunters on Spike, Storage Wars on A&E, and the show that is so skillfully took words from both of those titles and put them into their own Storage Hunters on True TV. And it's there that we find this clip starring a storage unit, an auctioneer, and a poor attempt at a joke.
$600. $600 better knock there, now give me 7. 6 now 7. $700 bid at 8. 8 right here, now go 9. 8 now go 9. $900 better now give me 1,000. 1,000 down front, now 12. Got 12, now go 13. Is that 13? 13 right there from Oprah. High five right there.
I'm just kidding. I know it's not Oprah. It's obviously Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's here, everybody. Yeah, high five. Ah, ha, ha, blacks. Celebrity Ghost Stories is a show where celebrities share their real-life ghost encounters. This week's episode starred Regis Philbin, and no, not as the ghost. The episode also featured Jamie King, who recounted her frightening experience with a ghost who evidently was horny.
It was like every function of my body had all of this strength against it. Then I started hearing this very loud slapping sound and feeling this like this on the bed next to me.
First she complains in couples counseling that I never initiate. Then she gets upset when I finally do? I can't win, can I, Jamie?
Wow. Sucks. Let's take some E, shall we? On this Sunday's all-new Ice Loves Coco, we get to see more doggy balls. See? Look, when a show's working, why mess with the formula? Ice-T surprises his wife Coco T for her 32nd birthday. 32nd. By letting her record a song called Shoe Freak, which just happens to come out this week. Oh, sweet serendipity. Here's Coco T in the studio dropping it like she's 42.
There's gonna be a 4-bar break, and then you're gonna do the list.
All right.
Here we go.
Jimmy Choo, Yves Saint Laurent, Giuseppe, Miu Miu, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Lorenzi.
We got another part. I just want you to say, I love my shoes.
Can I just go out and say something freaky?
Go for it.
I love my shoes. I love my shoes. I love my shoes. I wanna
Look, if it's a choice between having sex with the shoes or iced tea, I'm pretty sure I'd pick the shoes too. Pretty sure, not positive, but happy 60th, Coco T. We'll be right back.
Hold on for Clipos Magnificos, Tom Hanks predicting scattered dance moves, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Tom, hoy es el día más largo y más caliente del año.
Oh, that's right.
Sounds like we're in Boston or something. Welcome back. Ahora, Clipos Magnificos.
Are you serious?
It's getting way too hard to explain everything that's happening on Triunfo del Amor, so instead, I'm going to have Tom Hanks explain it to you.
Aquí está, mírenlo. ¿Qué tal si lo hacemos? Ven para acá, Tom. Al compás del chicharito. Cuéntame. ¿Cuáles son las máximas, Tom? Ok, la vueltita. Tom.
Oh, stop it. No, that's the most disturbing thing since his hair in the Da Vinci Code. Guillermo kidnapped Maria and tricked Victoria into trying to save her, but really it was just a trick to kidnap Victoria too. Que lástima. So now they're in a dungeon, but it's kind of cool because they're having some much-needed long-lost mother-daughter time. I'm sorry, but I didn't get all that. I was distracted by the error noise I kept getting on my computer, so I was fake typing and hoping you wouldn't notice. Also, have you seen that American Vato doing the weather? He is very funny. I loved him in Big. Now, what comes after Hola? Now, which brings us to our clip of the week. On Hoarders, the show that makes Human Centipede look like Cars 2, things have gotten far worse than even this professional psychologist could have imagined.
Janet? Janet?
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no! They're hoarding cheerful old ladies! There must be thousands of them in here. Oh, that's our show. Oh, there's one right here. See you next week. Oh.